Hello, and welcome to Fusion Writing, where building character meets creating structure. This is our writing week for the month of August, and boy, oh boy, do we have some excitement ahead. Victoria, take us away.
Okay, so this one's going to be kind of simple but challenging. I want you to begin with a soft world idea. Remember the key hallmarks of a soft world. It's often character driven. It is often grounded in the importance of what is not said. So it's more atmospheric. It is more of building a feeling or a sense around a character or a scene rather than all of the hard details that describe it. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine something taking place for your character off camera. It's off page. So you're not going to show me the thing that happens. Instead, you're going to show me the character responding in a way that demonstrates they're in a soft world. That can be unpacking their emotions about the thing. Monologue is a great way to do that, or some kind of reflection. You can even throw in dialogue and have them talk with someone about this off-camera thing that's happened. But I want you to show the atmosphere in the way that you describe what that event was that your character's reacting to. So that's your soft world building exercise. Now for the alternative, for the hard world, remember, in your hard world, that's building something that is so tangible that your reader steps into it with you. The geography, the sights, the smells, everything is all spelled out for them. So I want you to do the same thing with that same character. But instead of something happening off camera that they're responding to that shows the atmosphere or the tone of the piece, I want you to show me the hard world. I want you to have them walk into that, show what that looks like, and then give me some details that tell me how that character is responding. Maybe you're going to spell it out for me. Maybe you're going to show instead of telling. Rather than saying, Angela was so angry after that, you're going to show me what her body's doing. Maybe she clenches her fists. Maybe she diverts her attention out the window because she's fuming and turning red. It's up to you to decide. But just give me a soft world example and then a hard world example and contrast those two so that you start to get a sense for what it feels like to write each one. That's the goal. As you do it and as you review what you've written, I want you to feel what that felt like to do that writing. And then when we get to our whole new set of modules starting next week, we're going to pick up with that writing feeling and take off from there. So no spoilers. I'm not going to tell you how we're going to do it, but that's where we're headed. Kathleen?
Oh boy, that sounds like an exciting pair of challenges, Victoria. I can't wait to give a try at seeing if I can really build a soft world and a hard world and how the difference feels as a writer. Well, as promised, we're going to take our character trait of affability, which we've studied now for 3 weeks into this month, and we've got a good idea for how it works, what the victory looks like, what the loss looks like, whether it's in the wing position or where it's located. We're getting a good understanding of affability. Now we're ready to actually put it into a story. Well, if you're going to put it into a story, you have to have something to trigger it. What gets the story going? What's the idea behind the story? Affability. That's not enough. Not having affability. That's not enough either. We need something that gives you an extra spark. And the extra spark can come from really almost anywhere. But I'm going to give you one as an example. If you purchased my book, Writing with Emotion, then you are getting weekly writing prompts in your inbox. So I hope you're following along with those. We play around with them over in LiLLiPub when we share what we've written for the writing prompts. So don't tell others what I'm about to say because you've already seen the writing prompt for this week. And that is the word that I'm just going to grab out of the blue is consequence. Consequence. What kind of a consequence could come out of affability? Let's put those two words together and think about it. I'm going to give you a few teasers just to get those thought processes going, but it could happen in many, many, many different ways. Your consequence could be something that just triggered something almost accidentally. Your hero goes into the coffee shop, talks to the barista to get his cup of coffee, and the barista is either grumpy or smiley, and based on the reaction, it reminds him of something. and he remembers something he needs to do, and he goes flying out the door. Okay, affability triggered it. When maybe that growly look was something like, oh, that's right, I've got to stop that guy from doing that thing. And he flies out the door. Or maybe he gets a super smile and it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot. I've got to get a gift for that woman or I'll never get where I need to go. He flies out the door. That's a real simple case. That's a case where a consequence is coincidental. A coincidental consequence could be a lot deeper. It could be the character making a choice for or against affability. That could be a real trigger. Your villain could be so sweet to the heroine, trying to pull her in. And somebody who's a good friend of hers that she trusts spots him being really grumpy and stern and awful with somebody else that's not the one he's trying to charm. Ha ha ha. Now there's a consequence of not holding up his affability act. So that's just a couple of things to get you started. You can think of a whole lot more if you think about it, and that's your challenge. And then if you think I used up all of consequence and there's nothing left to do anything with, find another word. That's the fun of it. You can grab all of these interesting words and put them together with affability, and a whole bunch of story ideas pop out. So that is your writing challenge for the week. Care to sum us up, Victoria?
I love that. That's so good. That's a juicy one. Very good. Yeah, guys, you've got so many opportunities to just play with these different exercises. The whole goal is to get some words on the page and see how you can use them. Maybe you'll work out a story problem you're struggling with. Maybe you'll discover a new character. Maybe a character that you know will go a whole different direction. You don't know until you get the words on the page. So play around with these things, combine them together, give your atmospheric character a consequence to what they discover. It's endless. You could do this all day long, and that's what we hope for you. Hey, Kathleen, where can people find us?
You can find us over in LiLLiPub.org. That's where we hang out when we're not on camera talking to you from YouTube land. And if you come on over to LiLLiPub.org, you can join the Fusion Writing Group. Here we meet every Saturday, and you have the opportunity to get Victoria's comments on your writing. And the rest of us, too, will pop in and share our thoughts on your writing. You can get some valuable coaching. My gosh, professional writing coaching for $8 a month? Nah. Look around. You're going to find that anywhere? Don't be ridiculous. It's only because we're small that this is available right now. So don't miss this opportunity. Victoria's book is coming out this fall, and when her book hits, we might grow so much. You might be sad that you didn't have this opportunity when we were very small. So come see us. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.